Hey guys, it's Rasen. This is COS episode 30. As you may or may not have seen earlier in the week, my computer has been having some crazy issues. Yeah, that's the reason this episode is late. And also, I just want to give a quick update on the computer situation. One thing I want to talk about is I talk about my computer at the start of this episode, and that's kind of old info. So just kind of ignore everything I talk about with the computer during the start of this. Basically, my computer's like okay. It still has the occasional freezing issue. And I think it might just be that my computer's overheated, and I think part of it could be that just my machine was kind of old already, and I think it doesn't help that a lot of the rendering and video work I do on it probably kind of sped up the process of it breaking down a little bit. Occasionally I do get freezes and stuff. Like I had one freeze today. So I'm kind of hesitant about editing a lot of stuff on this. So I probably won't be posting videos as much as a whole for the next month, but sometime in June, I do expect to get a new laptop. And I know a lot of people are saying don't get a laptop, just either build a PC, get a PC, whatever. I kind of need to get a laptop because school, and also I'm probably, I'm at that age, I'm probably going to be moving out or moving around and such. It's kind of nice to have the extra portability. And also I know a guy that I can get a average store laptop for a little bit cheaper, so I have that connection there. Just right now where I am in my point in life, it makes more sense to just get a store-bought laptop. And I know a lot of people want to see me do like gaming PC stuff and all that, but I that's gonna have to wait a couple of years. Maybe next time around, probably next time around, because I'm interested in all that stuff, but just for right now it makes more sense to just go with the laptop route. But that may it's still an upgrade, because I mean, this computer I'm using right now that I've had all the issues with is from like 2008ish. It's pretty fucking old, so it can't do a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I could be able to like stream, and maybe we can try out streaming this podcast live once in a while or something fun like that. Yeah, I just want to give a quick update on that, and I think I've taken enough of your time, so I am going to play the intro, and you can enjoy this COS episode 30. Hello everyone, welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, a Megami Tensei Podcast. I'm Rasen.
I'm Katsu.
And we are featuring audience participation today. That's right, for the third time since this podcast started, we are fapping.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna last very long.
Yeah. Oh, that's not great.
Yeah,
and everyone on the internet will know.
We don't fap. If you don't fap for a while, you end up being really sensitive. So
it's always a shame.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. Been playing games.
What games?
Playing some Dragon Quest V.
It's a good game.
Yes, it's a pretty amazing game. It's probably the best, or if not one of the best games in the franchise. It's definitely the highest point it's got.
It's my favorite. It's a good game. I'm not doing very well today.
Oh, what happened?
My computer fucking died, probably.
Rest in peace, Rasen's computer.
Pretty much. I am recording this on a Windows XP laptop that may be younger than my little sister. Older, sorry. It's fucking old ass laptop. But basically at like 12 o'clock today, turn on my computer, it's like hard drive error. I'm like, fuck, I guess my hard drive's going or something, and tries restoring the hard drive. It's like, okay, that's all okay. It freaks out a little bit, and then it keeps saying that like something's wrong with Windows, but it keeps saying something's wrong with the hard drive. I don't know if it's one or the other or both or what's going on, but I'm currently restoring the factory settings. And if it turns out to be the hard drive, I think I'm just gonna go bite the bullet, get a new computer. So yeah. But this will probably be up late, and you probably will already know this because I have no means to edit this audio right now.
Oh.
That's a shame, I know. But basically,
You
I
can always edit it with Windows Movie Maker.
no, I have standards. I have a soul. Um, but fucking I was able to go in and back up a lot of the COS stuff, like the intros, outros, all like the shit I use to make COS, and then also everything for the SMT1 Let's Play, and everything for the Devil Survivor 2 Let's Play. I bet you forgot about that because that's barely been a thing and I never updated. But anyways, so that stuff saved. So if you're worried about my YouTube shit, like if worried about any of the series that we have ongoing being canceled, don't worry, that's all there. Um, it's kind of funny because like when your computer's dying, it's like fuck. Well, I have limited space to back up stuff because my external isn't that big. You kind of realize it's like, you know what? I could go without a lot of the stuff I have on here.
I don't know about you, but I couldn't go with a lot of my stuff. All of
Eh,
my precious reading material.
like I have all my ROMs, my games, and some like episodes of various shows and stuff. But it's like, yeah, you know what? I can just all retorrent that. Um, I will say I backed up all my ROM saves at least. I did maybe not even the actual ROM, but all the saves. Like I'm like I am not losing my SMT1
Yeah.
saves. So yeah, just get all the stuff I will actually miss. But yeah, that'll be a pain in the ass. So this is probably going to be up really fucking late. But two things I want to talk about. One, Persona 3 movie. Pretty good. See it if you can. And
Yeah,
maybe
or you can buy it for like $100 on Aniplex.
yeah, maybe me and Sparky did something involving that movie that may be a bonus episode that goes up soon. Maybe. Um, wow, that was really terrible hinting because I pretty much spoiled what we did. But yeah, me and
Yeah.
Sparky did a bonus episode involving Spring of Birth, which you guys will see hopefully soon. And then other thing to talk about real quick is Digital Devil Saga is probably going to be on PSN in like
Yeah.
this Tuesday probably as of this recording. So it might be
Silicon Era posted a spoiler, and it
yeah,
was pretty much just a vector of Surf's brand thingy, which I forget what it's called.
Atma thing with his little mark,
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, that could be up by the time this episode is done and fully uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, I guess we should get into the faps.
Yes, we should probably start whipping it out.
All right, we're already 12 minutes late because we're fucking terrible. All right, I am going to go to the random number generator and see who we're picking. Oh, actually, no, there is someone from Europe that I wanted to get in first because I felt bad. So we
Okay.
will try seeing if he is online.
You want one?
Let's see.
Give me a hell yeah if you online.
Katsu, please. Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
What do you want us to call you?
Alex. Hi.
Your mic's a little quiet.
Is that better?
Still a little quiet. Could be the
It is
distance.
pretty late. Yeah, and it could be the time. It is pretty late
yeah,
over there.
That's true. This is what we get for not being European friendly. This is all our fault.
Yeah.
Oh, he's typing. Oh, okay. So he's asking if SMT4 were to get an enhanced re-release Maniac style, what would you change? Ooh, let's see.
I would add Dante.
I'd buff up the. I'd I'd buff up the later bosses, particularly the final ones, because if you do all the side quests, they're easy as fuck. And
yeah, they are ridiculously easy.
I'd probably make all the DLC part of the full game. And yeah.
Yeah, just add all of the existing DLC to the full game, and maybe like add a new season of DLC to the Ultimaniacs version. Because I feel like they'll probably do something like that anyway.
Or like, gotta do what Maniacs does and add Rido.
Yeah.
That too.
Rido and Dante, just have them team up on you.
All right, yeah. That would be the dumbest fight. The idea of Rido and Dante working together to attack Flynn makes me smile really hard.
We're gonna beat you up because we can.
I don't see them getting along that well. I don't know, like, it's so weird because like Dante is so like contemporary, I guess almost. Like,
Well, what if it was Dante?
oh God, well no, then I hope Rido and Flynn would attack Dante.
You could have a Dante and Dante team up.
Yes, there we go.
Yes.
Oh man, I can't think of anything else to add for a re-release.
That's pretty much it. Maybe add a few more demons. That's about it.
Yeah, maybe better presentation. Like that would take a lot of reworking, but if they could, that'd be really nice. Clean up some of the sprites, maybe.
Or maybe like have a superpowered Lucifer version where they use Deconico art.
That'd be nice. Yeah, they add like a third form. That'd be cool. Or like a bonus boss version.
A bonus recruitable version.
All right, I think that about covers it. Anything else, Alex? Or...
Not really, since Mike's not very good at it.
Oh, all right. Thanks a lot, Alex. Thanks a lot for being the first fapper.
Yes.
Sorry about the problem.
Oh no, it's all right, man. It's our fault for not being European friendly. We reaped what we sow. So, yeah. Time zones suck. That's the moral of this story. And sorry you don't have SMT4 yet. Maybe if there was that's what I'd do for the Maniacs version. I'd make it released in Europe.
I'll release in the Europe first. And then have us wait a year plus to get it.
No.
Yes.
It's terrible. Okay, yeah, so thanks a lot, Alex.
See you.
Alright. Goodbye then. Okay, so let's see if the next person is ready. Hopefully next time we can make this a lot more better for Europeans because
Yeah.
Okay, right. He is coming in. So hello.
Hi.
Hey there. What do you want to be called?
I am Teddy or Ted Justice, whatever.
Also known as that one guy that says everything that we do wrong in every episode makes me cry myself to sleep every night. Hi,
yeah,
Ted.
I'm that guy. Yeah.
How you doing?
Definitely. I'm doing all right.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Kind of something that you guys haven't really talked about yet. I figured I'd bring up on the show is fan games, since I'm working on one, and I know a couple of others that are pretty cool that I thought people might want to hear about.
Oh, I did not know that there were others being made other than yours.
Yeah, actually, there's a couple. Well, they're not necessarily all Shin Megami Tensei fan games, but like a lot of indie games kind of inspired by Shin Megami Tensei.
Ah, all right.
Like one which is pretty cool. It's called Gate. It's I believe you can find it at gatedev.tumblr.com. It's a it's just like Strange Journey, sort of like the first person dungeon crawler style, and yeah, it's definitely heavily based on SMT, heavily inspired by that.
Does it have like press turn and shit, or is it just like the actual crawling?
He actually did fully implement press turn, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Does it feature Mara, or does it have a Mara equivalent?
I think that he doesn't want to use any SMT stuff because he's like afraid of copyright. Mara's
not a SMT thing.
I'm pretty sure if you portray Mara as a giant dick, that could
that is
questions
true.
down the line. And then there's yours, of course, which looks really awesome so far. Uh
oh, he died.
Oh, there we go. He's back. Let's see if he can.
Hello.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Internet died for a second there. The struggle is real.
Yeah, net neutrality happened.
Yeah.
Such a shame. All right, yeah. Do you want to talk about your game then too?
Yeah, mine was called Devil Cortex. It's actually like a fully fledged SMT fan game. It's not a. It's kind of like I'm just kind of using all the existing SMT stuff and just kind of making my own game out of it, sort of. And I've been working on that for quite a while, I guess.
It looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. If you ever want to like be on COS for like a full episode thing, whenever that like comes out or is near release or whatever, I'm pretty sure we'd both be glad to do that.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, what is there? Besides those two, I mean, there's yours, and then you said there's the influence one. Is there any other that's been influenced that you know of?
Yeah, there's actually a full remake of Shin Megami Tensei 1 made in RPG Maker VX. It's a Japanese game, and I think somebody was working on a translation of it, but I'm not sure if they're still working on that. I think it was posted on the DDSNet forums.
Yeah, I saw that thread. It seems like they're adding more routes and stuff.
Yeah, there's like extra dialogue options and stuff.
That's really
more
cool.
demons. And then there's one more, which is kind of like not really super inspired by SMT, but just like slightly. It's called Dungeon Boy. It's like this top-down Game Boy style dungeon crawler with like really neat art. You can find that at dungeonboy.tumblr.com. It looks pretty neat.
Man, I don't want someone finding that in my search history. Just looking at dungeonboy.tumblr.com.
The name just did not occur to me until now.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy that we have this point where like SMT is influential enough to have like fan games and indie games that are kind of influenced by it, and I mean even like Mine Zero.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh man, but I think then too, man, like fan games tend to have this really weird thing where there seems to be very little like average fan games, either really really good and like really well done, and then there's like the ones that the sprites were made in MS Paint and made in like the free version of Game Maker. I always find that interesting. Like there's a Mother 4 fan game coming out that has really high production values and stuff, and I'm not really interested in it because it's not from the same like creative team or whatever, but like it looks good. Like people really spend time making these fan games. It's amazing.
Yeah, it can be quite a lot of work or quite a very little amount of work if you don't put much effort into it.
Yeah. Like there's this thing called like Zelda Classic. I don't know if it's still around. You can make your own like Zelda games in it. And man, I remember way back, like, geez, this is probably early 2000s, that was a thing.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
Yeah, and like there's a lot of good stuff that people made in that. Like, I'm pretty sure people remade like Oracle of Seasons and Ages and shit in it, like with better graphics and stuff. It was really cool stuff.
Definitely.
Anything else fan game wise want to talk about? I'll probably link to everything you were talked about below in the description.
Yes.
There is one thing. I'm not actually sure if it's a fan game. It's like a Japanese thing, but I guess I can give you the link afterwards. But it's like this Japanese list or just like group of like SMT demon sprites just done differently, and it seems like it might be a game, but I can't read Japanese, so like I don't actually know if it's supposed to be a game or anything.
I hate when that happens.
But it looks really cool. It might be like a good browse if anybody's interested. It's just got a bunch of like sprites that you can look at.
Good stuff.
So, yeah.
All right. Guess that's it then. What's got?
Yeah, that's all I've got.
All right. Good talk. Thanks.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot, Ted. Thanks for listening forever now. You've been there since like way back. So yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah. All right. Keep up the good podcast.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See ya.
See ya. Let's see. Okay, so let us select a new person. And let us see if they are on. They seem to be on. Okay, yeah, they want us to add them in. So we are...
Very cool.
Let's do this.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What do you want us to call you?
Crushing on.
All right, hey, crushing on. What's how's it going?
Very nice.
All right, what you want to talk about?
I don't know. SMT or something else related?
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So.
So, Rasen, right?
Yeah.
You like Devil Survivor 2 a lot, right?
Oh hell yeah, love that game.
Do you like perchance Evangelion 2?
Oh yes, I love Evangelion. It's one of my favorite animes, if not my favorite. So.
Something I've heard a lot is that Devil Survivor 2 is popular because it caters a lot to the Evangelion audience.
I would believe that. It's very Evangelion.
Yeah,
Like.
it's very similar.
Like just like the whole thing with the Septentrions kind of being like the angels and stuff. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
The end
I
of Devil
personally continue.
Oh
Hello?
no, I was just I'm good.
Well, I personally am more of a Devil Survivor 1 guy. It was actually my first Shin Megami Tensei, and it got me into the series.
It's a good one to get in with.
Yeah, what drew me in the most was the story, how serious it was. It when you first see it, you think it's more like a very anime game, like lighthearted, but then everything goes down to shit. Like in the SMT1, actually, like in SMT1, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Too bad there is no like anime figures or merchandise about SMT Devil Survivor 1, only Devil Survivor 2.
Apparently Devil Survivor 2 is really big in Japan. Like I heard it's second only to like Persona 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's
Like
really big in there.
which is why they got
Especially
like the anime and stuff and like
yeah.
Actually, I heard the anime flopped a lot.
oh, it
Uh,
flopped.
Yeah.
It flopped, but the reason it was there in the
It was
first place because everyone loved
I
the game.
I actually watched as it came out the anime until they killed Rolando, and like, oh god, that's not how the game goes.
Yeah, they killed Ronaldo, Joe. Yeah, they killed Joe too. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
They
why
killed
would
like
you
3
kill
people off
Joe?
at once there, and I'm like, wow,
and
Yeah.
that's amazing. And then people kept dying, and I'm like, okay, they're just doing it for the shock value. Like I stopped caring. Like yeah,
it was.
I watched that as it came out too.
Uh, what was your favorite character in Devil Survivor 2?
Oh, jeez, that's
Like,
so.
not like in party member, like to have their like. For instance, my favorite was Jungo. Jungle literally ended the game for me. Like I wasn't. Well, this was kind of spoilers, but hell, who cares?
Yeah. This is
The
COS. We don't give a fuck
yes,
about spoilers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the final battle, and I didn't know that the arms of Polaris revived. I went Alcor first, so it was really awesome because the first people you fight are Jungo and Hinako, and Jungo literally raped Alcor completely. Like he
Yeah,
was like,
Jingo's incredibly strong.
yeah, and then after that, I think the next time Jungo stellared in the inner fight was against Keita. I pinned Jungo against Keita and like a bunch of people, and I put assassinate on Jungo, and Jungo literally just repelled everything Keita did and assassinated on Keita, and boom, and ended in one turn. I had a lot of fun with Jungo.
He's a lot of fun. Like I like him more than Keita because apparently Keita is like statistically better. I see this a lot, but like Keita can't really take hits, whereas like Jungo is kind of a tank, but he's pretty strong too. So
Uh, the way the AI works, they end up attacking a lot normally, and if you put physical repel, pierce, and fist jump, he's basically fit for to finish the entire game. For Polaris, I move my characters to attack the arms, and like only the main character and Jungo to no, only the main character and Alcor to attack the main body until they began the arms began reviving. I don't remember what I did, but I somehow managed to teleport Jungo, who literally was the only person in his team alive, and he dead bounded Polaris to death. Dead bounded Polaris to death, and ended the game.
man, Polaris is so hard generally though. Like
Ah.
it's
Yeah,
such a
Polaris
difficulty spike.
Well, I went Jean's route in Devil Survivor 1, and I can tell you that was much harder than Polaris.
Oh yeah, I can see that too. Because you can't, if I recall, you can't summon demons during that fight, correct?
Uh, Rather than not summon demons, the demons just leave after a certain period of time.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, you
oh, I'm
have
thinking I'm
the
thinking of Atsuro's route.
No, in a source route you can. I remember because I like filleted the entireness of Devil Survivor 1. What happens in Jinx route is that you have to make Haru get to this strange place. I just used an avatar to get her there, and then Atsuru makes stuff in the computer, and boom, all the demons go, including Black Frost, which is horrible because if you took Black Frost to that fight, he just leaves.
Fuck this, I'm out.
Later.
Literally, he just says goodbye, everyone. Fuck you, boom.
I'm gonna be a cameo in Devil Survivor 2 now.
Huh?
He's in Devil Survivor 2. Like you can fight him if you
All right.
yeah, if you kill Bifrons and
Bifrons and bodies. How the hell do you not kill Bifrons and bodies? I remember that they had like early Theodyne and Nagidyne, and I was like all over those skills, like holy hell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
like
if you really want to spend the time and like if you have the proper party setup, you can do that. Like super easy.
it's not hard to set up. That's one of the things I love the most about the Devil Survivor series. You can just re-equip skills and arrange demons on your characters, and you can basically form very quickly parties that counters the enemy bosses and the enemy and the entire situation. I really like the Devil Survivor 2, the Devil Survivor 1 and 2 strategical elements.
You know, that's actually interesting because now that I'm thinking about it, Digital Devil Saga 1 is pretty similar in that you can equip
Yep.
skills whenever the hell you want, and I kind of like that. I wonder if
Uh,
that's the reason why I like both those games because
you
actually
finished?
Yeah, there's a
yes,
lot
all three.
there's a lot of customization in Digital Devil Saga.
Yeah, because you can just freely
First,
set
yeah.
skills like whenever you want. You don't need to like grind for them or like
Yeah.
pick and choose which skills you want. It's just get them.
Speaking
So,
of the Digital Devil Saga, did you change your party around, or did you just keep the first party members you have?
I fucking hate Heat both as a character and as a party member. So, um,
Hey, I love Heat. It was probably my favorite party member in Digital Devil Saga 1.
he's an angry ginger. I'm sorry, no. But
That's the best part. He owns everyone's asses.
but no, my party right now, and I'm probably gonna need to change this because actually it's funny because right before we recorded, I'm playing New Game Plus, and I'm gonna do the Demi Fiend fight, and
Oh,
like I
you
got
haven't done Digital Devil Saga 2?
no,
Uh,
I'm not starting to until I beat the Demi Fiend. In other words, I probably will never start Digital Devil Saga 2. But but
No, I just was just too hooked up to the story to do the endgame content. I just wanted to know what happened next and jumped straight into Digital Devil Saga 2.
I want to get
I
the
wanna.
Gala ring, even though I know it's apparently useless. Um,
Did you? So you already spoiled yourself about Digital Devil Saga 2, right?
pretty much, yeah.
Well, this is something that spoilers tend not to tell you, but you know who are the first characters to die in Digital Devil Saga 2?
I don't know who. I know that they die. I just don't know who dies in what order.
I'm just going to tell you, don't use Argila. Change her real immediate to Cielo.
Yep.
I am the kind of I am the kind of person that just stick to the first party members you get. With Final Fantasy VII, I just took Tifa, Barret, and Cloud the whole game. With Tales of Symphonia, I just took Rain, Genius, Colette, and Kratos, then Celos. And with Digital Devil Saga 1, I just stuck with Argila, Heat, and Surf. And with Digital Devil Saga 2, I stuck with Heat and with Gale and Argila. And Argila is one of the first characters who dies. Like not, and she doesn't die like 1/2 to the story. She straight dies halfway through, and I was forced to use Cielo, who does, who was not leveled, and I just had a lot of fun with that handicap actually.
Oh man, yeah, my party right now is Surf, Gale, then Argilla, and
Yeah,
I
that's the gold standard.
I just realized like fuck, I'm not gonna be able to do this if I want to fight Demi Fiend. I'm gonna need to replace Gale with Cielo. Shit. So I'm trying to grind him up so I can make him a
Yeah,
viable
screw
party
it.
member.
I'm fine
Yeah.
with watching a video of someone killing the Demon Fiend. I'm not going through that bullshit.
See, I'm a masochist. I need to kill the Demi Fiend before I die.
Yeah. I'm sad Shin Megami Tensei 4 doesn't have like that kind of hardcore final boss. I was ready to fight one of those.
Yeah, like even Masakado's Shadow or whatever, like the final DLC. If you have Uriel for that fight, he's piss easy. Like it's pretty much just luck at that point.
Not even. I didn't use Uriel. I overleveled Ashima that had pierced eyes, high eyes, pleroma, and refrigerator.
Holy shit! You grinded that thing all the way up until like.
And I spent the leftover money I had. I'm Mexican. I buy point cards, so I ended up with the leftover cash, and I bought the experience in Maca DLC.
Mostly okay. So it was like 5 seconds, and then you immediately had to level 99 everything.
Yeah, not 5 seconds. Full 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's about 10 minutes.
Actually, I'm sad because the money DLC does not get you quick money enough to buy the Strange Journey.
Oh, the Demonica outfit.
The Demonica outfit, the gold Demonica outfit, and I was all over that.
You know what pissed me off about that? You know what pissed me off about that is that I didn't know that if you set the difficulty to easy, prices get cheaper.
No, prices stay the same in normal. I'm pretty sure. I tried that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just jump when you're in. They just jump when you're in
Master.
Expert.
Yeah.
Master. In Soul Hackers is where the prices go down if you go too easy. So.
Okay, I feel less bad then because yeah, I was grinding on normal for that, and then one of my friends is like, you could just set it to easy and buy it cheaper, but I guess that's not true. So
Actually, I now remember. I may be lying because I did not unlock easy difficulty until the New Game Plus.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't have the patience to watch through the whole Karen scene twice, so I just resetted the game. I'm kind of compulsive with saving.
All right. Man, I think we had a nice chat.
Yes, we did.
So
a nice clean chat.
Thanks a lot, Crushing On. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for
supporting
nice
guys.
Yeah, we are. You are too. So man.
Oh, by the way, Katsu, is Tales of Legendia actually good, or is it as shit as everyone says?
I played it during winter break, and it's not as bad as everyone says. It's just different. And the story will probably, like, the second half of the game will probably piss you off because you just...
well.
All right, thanks. Oh, I was going to say, thanks for fapping, man. A lot of fun. We had a good talk, so...
You too.
All right, yep. See you, man.
Later.
See ya.
So that was Crushing On. Good guy. That was a nice conversation we had there. So let us roll again and see who we get. Okay, I know who this person is from Twitter.
Do I know this person?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Hold on. Telling them they were summoned for fapping.
Okay.
Let's see if they can get on. Or get off. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that was a terrible joke. I apologize. All right. They are giving us the okay, so we're going to add them in.
Hello?
Hello. What do you want to be called?
You can call me Thomas or Jetstorm4 or Jet or Tom. Doesn't really matter.
All right. Call you Tom. Hey, Tom. What's up?
Hey, not much.
How's Jerry?
Oh, my God. I want to slap you so hard right now. So what do you want to talk about?
Oh, my gosh.
So
Jerry's all right. I can't find that dang mouse, though. I more have trouble with that bulldog in the back.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to talk? God damn it! We can't get off the subject. No. So what do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know. Has there been any theme amongst anybody? No.
Not really. We talked about a variety of subjects so far.
Well, I suppose a discussion of Shin Megami Tensei. Let's see what I have. I had something, but no, I can't remember.
Oh, that's always a shame. Quick.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, now I forgot it again.
Oh.
Dang it, Rasen.
I know it's all my fault.
By the way, Katsu, I like your avatar.
Yes, thank you.
I think I'm the only Tales of Legendia fan.
We just talked about this actually, so yes,
Yeah.
we do have a theme. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh
how
my
about we
gosh,
talk some
yeah.
Tales? How about we talk some Tales of Legendia?
Okay,
why,
I'll sit patiently
why
and
this
wait.
game is underappreciated.
Oh my gosh, this game's soundtrack is beautiful.
Yeah, the game's soundtrack is just so amazing. It's
I've
probably
only played
the
Abyss.
It's
It's probably
okay.
it's probably the best soundtrack in the franchise. I don't care what anyone says. It's just gorgeous. And the composer's coming back to help to compose Tales of Zestiria. I cannot
Oh, you're
wait.
kidding. I didn't hear that. I am excited now. Is that
Yes.
Is that Goshina?
Yes, Goshina.
Okay. I am now way too excited for that.
Yes.
What is this game about even? May I ask?
Tales of Legendia?
Yeah. Give me the
About
elevator
ships.
pitch.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
about ships.
Oh. I thought you said about shit. I was like, that's not very descriptive.
It's about ships. Yeah.
That's the Dawn of the New World.
The entire game takes place on a ship.
What? Is it like
Yeah.
a huge ass? I'm hoping this is a huge ass boat. Like,
It's a big boat.
okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty large boat, large enough to hold several couple
Mountains.
thousand people. Mountains, grass, villages,
Oh.
It's a
volcanoes.
terraforming boat. Kind of.
So it's more like an island, but it can move around. There we go.
Basically,
No, it's
it
a
has
ship. They call it. Yeah, they call it a ship. So it's a ship.
What's the ship's name again? It's been a long time since I've played Legendia.
It's called the
Destiny?
Legacy. It's
The
called the
Legacy.
Legacy. Yes.
That's it. Actually, it makes a lot more sense.
Is there actual landforms or is everything gone?
Yeah. There's actual landforms.
Oh, then why is everyone living on the big ass ship?
Well, actually, the story of the game is like half the world sunk into the ocean
Oh, that's always I hate
Yes.
when that
at one
happens.
point.
So everyone kind of just moved to the ship.
Is
Yeah,
the
Tales of Legendia, yes.
is the theme song "I'm on a Boat"?
No.
Okay, that's probably a good thing. That could get really annoying real quick.
That is
And
a
I
good-
was just saying before that the story is pretty good, but like the second half of the game just kind of pisses you off.
The after chapters, after chapter 7.
Yeah,
I usually stop playing Legendia after that.
yeah, because it just pisses you off. It makes you want to not play the game anymore.
That's kind
I
of
hope
like
they
how
make
like
legit-
95% of Persona 3 players are like, yeah, I think I'm good on the answer. Fuck that.
It's like if they make a Legendia R, I hope they don't include, or they
You just want the
completely
first
rewrite
half of the
that gen-
game?
Yeah, I just want the first half of the game is pretty complete.
I'm very curious as to how this.
People don't understand. The first half of the game is very complete.
This is for PS2, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because I
Yes.
looked through all the Tales games just briefly before.
It was the third Tales of game that I actually played, also.
It was the
After
second
Symphonia
Tales
and
that
Fantasia.
I played Abyss first, then I went to Legendia. I didn't play Tales of Symphonia until much later.
I got Abyss like with Christmas money, and I've been slowly working my way through that. I think I'm like 4 hours in, and it's been months. So
That's a great one.
Yeah.
it's the only one.
Abyss is like
also
Abyss is
the
like the
funniest.
holy Abyss is like the holy trinity of Tales games that people recommend. Abyss, Symphonia, and Vesperia.
Well, see, that's the thing is like
That's very cool.
I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, so I don't want to stay too long. But like, there's a lot of times where it's like, hey, Tales fandom people, this is a Tales site, or this is a Tales topic. What game should I start with? And then I would create the biggest fan base war. Like, no, you start with this game. No, that game shit. You start with this one. And I just kind of crawl away in the corner, like, okay, I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Then I finally
The
just
Tales-
I got Abyss and Zillia, but I haven't played Zillia yet, so.
Exilia 1 is okay, but it's not that great. Exilia 2 is just goddamn, that game is amazing. I
that
played
out?
it in Japanese and it's so good.
Is
It
that
comes
out?
out
I
the
can't
shit?
beat Brasilia too. I thought about importing it, but I decided probably not to. I did import Zillia before it came out. That's the first Tales game I imported.
It comes out in August, I think. It comes out this August.
Might need to get that.
Darn it, it's way too much on PS3 coming out.
Yeah, I know, right? Like Suplex Hold is coming out, I think.
Drakengard
30th?
comes out next week.
Yeah, Drakengard 3.
Never played those
That game.
games.
I finally did play Drakengard 1. It's pretty good.
Drakengard franchise is really edgy. It's like extremely edgy.
Oh,
I think it's
so I have to play it, is what you're saying.
Play Nier. If you're gonna play one of them, play Nier.
Yeah, Nier is the latest one.
Is that actually part of the series, or is that?
Yeah, it's part of the series.
Oh, I never knew that. Okay. Yeah, because I always thought Drakengard was like that started on like PS1, didn't it? Or...
PS2.
No.
Okay. Because like I just remember because when they're like, oh, Drakengard 3 is coming out, I'm like, holy shit, I thought that series was dead, but guess not.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was dead. It's not the most well celebrated series for various reasons, which I won't get into now. You'll kind of have to play Drakengard 1 to understand what I mean. Don't play Drakengard 2. That game sucks.
Oh my.
Anyway, we were talking about the setting of Tales of Legendia, which finally got me to realize what I wanted to actually ask. What are your guys' favorite settings in the SMT series? Like, do you like the cyberpunk of SMT, the dark cyberpunk like SMT2, SMT4? Do you like the modern-day post-apocalyptic of 1 and 3? Do you like the really light-hearted cyberpunk of Soul Hackers, or the modern-day settings of the Persona games?
Fake Japanese cities of Persona, yes, sir. Let's see. What, man? That's really hard because I like them all, but I'd say setting-wise, I like the really the Vortex world from Nocturne always stands out to me because it's so fucking abstract and just weird. And it's like it really feels like you're playing through like an epic poem almost in video game form, just how like weird and like abstract is the word I keep using, but that's really I think the best way to describe it. It's just empty, but yet so full of like I guess hidden symbolism and just meaning with all the destroyed wreckage and all the souls running around. And man, I don't know, I really love the Vortex world and Nocturne.
I like
the fantastic.
I like the modern I like the modern settings of Persona and Devil Survivor and how they branch out into the fantasy and the supernatural. That's what I really like. Like you're just, it starts out relatively normal, mundane life, and then bam, you're hit with some supernatural. Demons are raining out of the sky, and people are dying, and
well, you know what, Katsu?
tower.
I'd say you're too busy holding Chi's hand to kill your friends for their reasons.
Yeah.
I have no problem holding Chie's hand. Chie is also my waifu.
Oh, jeez. Best Persona 4 girl is Rise, guys. No. Oh. I'm not even going
Rise is my least favorite girl in that game.
I haven't even played far enough to get to know any of them super well, so I can't even talk.
I played through Persona 4 3 times.
I have not. See, I have an SMT podcast, but I haven't beaten
Nocturne.
I haven't beaten Nocturne or P4. I'm such a fraud.
Go fix that. Nocturne was
you're a fraud.
That was a good one.
I'm pretty far into Nocturne. I'm still debating. It's like, fuck, do I want to play the PS3 version or my PS2 save?
You beat the Matador?
I did on PS2 on hard, and I didn't die to him ever. That's my that's the thing I go back to when I need to prove that my nerd dick is big. I beat Matador on hard without dying.
Admittedly, I didn't get stuck on Matador.
You know who actually I got stuck on?
4 that I got stuck on.
Oh really? You know who I got stuck on is the troll that is guarding Loki's
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Why. I died to him twice. Fuck. This shouldn't be a hard fight. Yeah, I know. That's what I kept telling myself. I'm like, I think I just kept underestimating him and being you know how in SMT it's like, okay, do I want to play a little bit defensively or do I just want to waste my HP on physical?
What, you were just thinking you were a hot shit and then you got bodied.
Pretty much. I think that's what happened. Oh man. Well, I think we had a good talk. Is there anything you want to bring up or plug or anything, Thomas? Or
let's see. Guess 2 things. I go around on Twitter, Tumblr, everything is Jetstorm4. That's what I do.
All right. If you can link
Sometimes I may make something.
You can link me to that below, and I'll totally link it in the description if you want. So.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, one quick question.
All right.
Have any of you? I know a lot of SMT fans also like this series. I'm just wondering if you guys have heard of it. Have you heard of the Shadow Hearts series at all?
I've heard of Shadow Hearts, but I've never played any of the games.
I've never heard of it, so.
All right. If you like the Shin Megami Tensei, you might like it. It's more of a traditional RPG, but it takes place in the 1930s. Actually,
is it edgy?
Like 1920s.
That is the question. Is it edgy?
It is edgy.
All right.
Okay.
With a name like Shadow Heart, I think that kind of has to be edgy.
Well, what about Dark Cloud?
Actually,
Dark Cloud isn't edgy.
Oh fuck, you're right.
One of them isn't actually that edgy. It's the third game in the series. That's the one that takes place in Depression America.
Do you play as like the mob?
In that one, I'm not sure. I know like one of your characters is a Native American.
Oh, I always like that. Native Americans are so underrepresented.
She's the transforming character of the game. Like there's a whole thing of harmonixers, which are the people who can transform into demons.
Well, I know plenty of Native Americans, and yes, all of them can in fact transform into demons. That's just a thing.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course, the first two games in the series, main character can.
Apparently.
It's pretty cool. You do punch God in the face once.
Oh, okay, there we go. So
see, there's your edging.
It is SMT related then. All right. Yeah, that was a good talk. Thanks a lot, Tom. Good time.
All right. Thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun.
Hear my own voice on Cathedral of Shadows.
Yes, you're famous.
All right.
Yes,
you fapped on the internet, and now you're famous. Your family will be so proud.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Yes.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. It was a good time.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Yep. See ya.
See ya.
Later.
That was fun.
Yes, that was.
Okay, so that was Thomas, and it is time to move on to our, I think, fourth or fifth. I can't. Man, they're running by so fast in my head. Okay, let us see if this person is on. He is. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. What do you want?
Do?
What do you want us to call you?
I guess the Vatrekker.
All right. Can I call you Trick for short?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to talk about?
I guess I want to talk about, like, in most Mega 10 games, a lot of people seem to, I guess, die a lot, with like random encounters, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is true.
But I want to know what you guys think, because when I play Mega 10 games, like, I don't seem to die as often as, like, people say on the internet, or, like, I don't, like, really deal with, like, the instant kill kind of stuff that much.
You know, I've actually been thinking about this, and I was thinking of even having, like, a whole COS kind of devoted to this.
Yeah.
This is, like, a thing that I've kind of noticed where I almost feel like the people that, like, go on the internet and talk about that, I think it's, like, they're playing SMT for the first time, and they're just super not used to it because they've been raised on Final Fantasy and other shit. Like,
Final Fantasy and other JRPGs. Not to say that they're bad games or anything like that.
They're just not as hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like those are the people that you hear that a lot from, and this is something that I kind of more so was going to talk about in that episode, but I mean, fuck it, let's just talk about it here. We're knocking the agenda off the park. What was I going to... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, the way that, like, the three of us would play Mega 10 is different than the way that someone who's just jumping into Persona 3 or Strange Journey or whatever for the first time, we're going to play it a lot differently than, like, the newcomers, because they're not used to the Mega 10 system in a way, and that sometimes that can take up to, like, 1 or 2 games before you kind of learn the ropes and what exactly you should be doing and focusing on for your characters and demons and stuff. Because, yeah, early on, Mega 10 is something you definitely need to get used to. You can't just, like, hop in and immediately you're an expert at everything. Like, I personally had a super easy time with Digital Devil Saga, but that's because I put a stupid amount of points into Surf's strength because I knew if I specialized in something that I'd have an easy time, and that's how it went. But I mean, if you're just like some new RPG fan,
a lot of newer players will just balance his stats out, and it will make him really weak. in certain areas, then he'd end up dying a lot, and you'll just end up frustrated because like, why is Surf dying so much? This game is so hard. I don't understand.
Or you get like I do and totally ignore his magic stat, so he has 3 magic, and then you get to a boss like Orochi that spams like almighty attacks, and Surf dies in 1 hit anyways, and then you cry in a corner until you grind enough skills to cheese your way out of the fight. But that's not the point. But yeah, like I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah, I agree, because like once you play enough Mega 10 games, you like understand like, oh, and once you kind of play whatever like new game you're playing, like you kind of figure out, oh, this is how the game works, and this is how like they do this a little differently, so I'll like kind of maybe change like what I do a little bit, and then you figure out what's the most efficient way to like one shot any enemy, and then you almost never die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been starting to take the Mega 10 approach to a lot of other RPG series lately, and I've been finding that battles in general have just started becoming easier because I know exactly what to focus on now.
You know what's something? I was thinking, I'm like, man, I wonder if I do that too. While you're talking, I realized for like the past 3 years, almost all the RPGs I've played are Mega 10. God damn it. Thanks, Atlus.
Thanks, Atlus.
Like the only other RPG I've really played in the past 3 years is Tales of the Abyss, and I've barely played that. God damn it. Man, but crap, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know if either of you have done this. Have you ever went back to like the first Mega 10 you've played, and not even like New Game Plus or anything, just started a new run?
Yeah, I played P3 Fest on PSN. I started that up when it dropped, and I played it on the hardest difficulty, and it wasn't actually that bad.
What about you, Trick? Do you ever do that?
Kind of, I guess. A few months ago, I bought Overclocked, and then, well, I stopped playing it, but I mean, it's been pretty easy. Like,
So I'm assuming your first was like Devil Survivor 1 on like the regular DS, right? Like the vanilla version?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so okay.
But they've made it easier, though, because now you have the compendium, and I could just buy back demons and make, like, keep using stronger demons, you know?
That's why I refuse actively to play Devil Survivor DS, because I don't know, man, like
You didn't know the struggle. I played through that game like 3 times.
you are a stronger person than I, apparently. But like that's kind of the deal breaker with the answer for me too. Like I feel like if you have like a one more system or a press turn system, I feel like having a compendium is like it's not necessary,
Required.
I guess, but like well, I wouldn't say it's required, but it's strongly like I would like
Strongly
it a lot
advised.
more, because I don't want to like have to like go actively out and find a demon or persona with like Agi because I need to fight the boss that's weak to fire now. Like, you know, I just want to go in my compendium. Oh, hey, this one has Agi Dyne. Summon it, fuse it into something
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of like maybe this summer when I have time. But actually, I guess I should probably finally play Persona 4 Nocturne Digital Depth Saga 2. Like, I want to like just kind of go back and see starting a new run of Persona 3 FES on normal, or maybe even hard if I'm feeling ballsy. Like, just how it compares to my first run. Man, I was so fucking dumb when I first played Persona 3 FES. I didn't know what the fuck the compendium was. I didn't think that existed for like half my playthrough. I never like did any of the Elizabeth quests.
I was really dumb in my Persona 3 FES playthrough. I think I reversed several social links. I'm like,
It's because your waifu negotiation skills just aren't there, Katsu.
yeah. It wasn't until Persona 3 Portable that I just wisened up and got my act together.
Oh man. So yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about, Trick, or?
Not really, I guess. I mean,
All right.
yeah.
We had a solid discussion about that. Thanks a lot, man. Is there anything you want to plug, like a Twitter or YouTube thing or anything, or?
Nah, I don't do anything on the internet, it's fine.
All right.
Or,
Well, you're fattening for us.
Oh yeah, I guess
just made
that's
that
it, but I can't plug you guys on your own podcast, I mean.
Yes, we can. This is the biggest circle jerk that mankind has ever seen. Hey guys, have you
Yes.
ever listened to Cathedral of Shadows? Brought to you by Mountain Dew. Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot, man. It was a good talk.
Mm-hmm.
And now we
Yes.
don't need to do that episode. Fuck it, no. Yeah, I guess. See you
Yeah, it
around.
was good. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Okay, let us see if this person is willing to chat. Just noticed, I don't think we've had any repeats so far. These are all new people.
Yeah.
A lot of people added me this time around. I think I actually I think this is the first time where the Cathedral of Shadows Skype account has more like people added than my actual personal Skype.
You have no friends.
I guess not.
I have a lot. I have like over 200 people on my Skype.
There's 54 people on this list.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
What do you want us to call you?
Andy or Light, whatever you prefer.
You have emailed us
Okay.
before. You are Lightblade.
I am.
Yes.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Right now, it's more directed toward Katsu.
Okay, I'll just
Oh.
go
hey.
eat popcorn in the corner.
I'm sorry.
No, okay, go on.
Alright. You said that you've bought Conception 2 or Conception 2 for the 3DS and the PS Vita, right?
Yep.
I was wondering, is there like any difference, or because I know the demo was pretty bad for the 3DS. I was wondering if the full game itself is actually pretty good.
Yeah. There's no difference story or content wise, but the 3DS version is definitely the inferior version. Because
But don't you
obviously
have
the graphics?
the waifu?
Yeah, you have double the waifu, and you can see classmating in 3D, so that I guess that might be a plus. But
See
it
it
doesn't
pop
change
out.
the fact. Yeah, it doesn't change the fact that the game's frame rate is kind of choppy. The graphics are really downscaled, and the colors are washed out. The sprites seem a little too tiny. Like the animated portraits, they seem a little too tiny for the 3DS screen. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I had the regular 3DS, not the XL, so I can't really tell. And yeah, that's pretty much my main problems. It seems the game's pacing seems a lot slower on the 3DS than the PlayStation Vita. But if that's your only option, you might as well just hop on it.
Yeah, okay. That sadly is my only option though.
You and me both. I do not have a Vita yet. I'm waiting for the TV. God damn it.
Oh
Vita
yeah,
TV?
that.
Hopefully that comes out. I really hope that comes out, West.
Maybe they'll probably just announce it at E3. We
I
don't know.
hope. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, it'll never come out West." I'm like, why though? Like, from what I understand,
it is a Sony product. I mean, Sony likes releasing their stuff around the world.
that's what I mean though. But like, from what I understand too, like that has more of a market here because apparently Japan doesn't like home console stuff. Like they're all portable.
The home console market in Japan is really declining. Only like tried and true franchises really sell these days, like Dragon Quest and Tales.
Monster Hunter. And even that's going like portable with like 4 and stuff. So, man.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I got nothing. That was it.
Oh, okay. Actually, what is the Vita TV? Is it just like essentially a Vita on TV?
Pretty much. Like they basically made a Vita into a home console, but it's really cheap, which is why I want it mostly.
It's cheap. You can play it with a PlayStation 4 controller. There's
yeah,
an
you
Ethernet.
just plug in a DualShock 4 and play on the TV. So
yeah, there's an Ethernet port too. So if you're playing online games, you'll have a more stable connection.
Huh, that sounds pretty decent, especially since it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I know that's the thing. It seems like a better deal, like just overall, like better experience and cheaper. So, but I really hope too. Then if it does come over here, it stays cheaper. Like I'd be kind of upset if like it comes over and it's like, oh no, it's like $300. Yeah, something crazy.
Well, it released in Japan at $100, so I don't think it will get any more expensive than that in North America.
Generally,
Especially
prices are like the same or a little bit cheaper here, aren't they?
Well, Japan likes to inflate. Well, Japan's prices are inflating lately because the economy is getting better, so it's probably going to be cheaper here.
All right.
right. This other question is, like, what type of fighting games do you? I believe both of you have a PS3.
Yeah.
For what?
Yes.
Okay.
I play them anime games, them anime waifu games.
Let me open up my PS3 cabinet right here and list everything I see. Oh wow, we're off to a good start. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. That game's terrible. Kids don't buy it. Persona 4 Arena, Marvel of course, Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Soul Calibur 4 and 5, Injustice, which I haven't touched forever, but I kind of want to get back into. Tekken, Tag Tournament 2, basically everything, and I have KOF 13, and yeah.
I have Persona. Yeah, I have Persona 4 Arena, Guilty Gear, Accent Core Plus R, Arcana Heart 3, and I have Melty. Shut up.
I like how as soon as I said Arcana Heart, or as soon as you said Arcana Heart 3, you immediately followed it up with Melty Blood. Good shit.
Yes, and I have Melty Blood on my PC, which I haven't touched in like 2 years, so don't spot me on that game. I don't really have. I had BlazBlue Continuous Shift Extend years ago, but I don't really like BlazBlue like that. I really don't care about the characters. I'm sorry, they just don't appeal to me.
Like gameplay wise, or like
personality wise, they're really one-dimensional. I need characters with personality in my fighting games.
Okay, if you say so.
That's a requirement. They need to have a personality that's more than just a cardboard cutout of an anime trope.
So, Lightblade, what fighters do you play?
Fighters, I believe I have Ultimate Marvel 3. I can't remember which BlazBlue. I'm also looking through my drawer.
There's like 80 different BlazBlues.
I have 80. I can't remember.
And I have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. That's like not even really a fighter, but
I've yet to accumulate enough money for that. Sadly.
It's okay. Like I wouldn't buy it for like 50 unless you are like a super big JoJo fan, but
I'm starting.
I could probably buy it in a bargain bin.
Have fun finding it because it's not like the physical version's online only. So
yeah. Damn, you can't even trade it in at GameStop for $3.
That's actually why I dropped it for 50. Like, I was like, man, I really like I want to get the physical version of a JoJo thing. So yeah.
I'm getting the physical version of that I'm getting a physical version of that Senran Kagura game that's coming out, Shinobi Verse. It says having a limited physical run.
I don't even know what that is, but okay.
Oh yeah,
just
the other
search
one
up Senran Kagura.
You go ahead.
I'll look up later.
Yeah.
Carry on with your fighting game collection, Lightblade.
Also, I have Persona 4 Arena, one of the Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I think that's about it. I might be missing one or two.
Fighting games are fun. Always a good time.
We could actually have a match, maybe, Rasen.
Oh yeah, maybe get a COS thing together one day for a game. That'd be awesome.
Because actually, I do already have you as a friend on this.
Oh shit, do you? Wow, I feel bad for not noticing.
Nah, it's okay. It's my name, Andy, with a bunch of numbers at the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a lot of people added from stuff. You know what's weird is I get people that I don't even know somehow like that message me about random things. Like, I get that a lot. Just like someone's like, "Hey, when's the new episode of COS gonna be up?" I'm like, "I'm playing Marvel. Go away." Like, no, I'm joking. If you guys want to message me on PS3, that's fine. But yeah, I'm surprised. Like, there's just a lot of people that are like, "Hey, I want to get in contact with Rasen." Like, email, tweet, and now I'm gonna call him up on PS3. Like, okay. Like, I don't know. It was unexpected for me, but I guess it makes sense. We're all gamers. We're all always on PS3 and such. So
they wanted Senpai to notice them.
Yes. Oh man. I actually did like one time a few weeks ago. I forgot to talk about this. Someone on like Persona 4 Arena like knew who I was kind of, but like this is kind of funny. They're like, "Do you do something on the internet?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
No. You should just be like, "No."
Like they somehow they knew who I was, but they didn't really know what I did. So I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And then they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Keep up the good work. I don't really follow you, but I know who you are." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Sure." So that was cool.
It means you're expanding then.
Mm-hmm. The plot thickens, and so does Rasen.
Too deep for me.
Oh man. All right. Anything else you want to talk about Lightblade, or did we cover it all?
One more. Do you guys know any 3DS games that are coming up? Since that's essentially my only through the Vita or not.
No.
No,
Persona
aside from
Q.
Persona Q, Smash
Persona Q and
Bros.
Smash.
I think Square Enix might be localizing Dragon Quest VII because they
No.
filed a bunch of
Wait,
related
what?
trade.
They did?
Uh,
Yes, I've been
yeah, they
waiting for
filed
that forever.
They've filed a bunch of like Dragon Quest related trademarks, so they might be announcing Dragon Quest VII at E3, maybe Dragon Quest VII, or it's either Dragon Quest VII or 10.
I have been putting off playing that game for 2 years now because I've been waiting for the 3DS version. Because with my luck, me being the guy that played SMT1 3 times and then the iOS official English version came out, I know I'm going to play through Dragon Quest VII, which is like 100 hours long for those of you who don't know. It's like a 100-hour long PS1 game.
It's a 100-hour long PS1 game, and like the first 2 hours of the game are incredibly boring.
No, the first...
But the
you don't get into a fight until 3 hours into the game.
Yeah.
Like, it is a long game, and I know with my luck, I will play through that, get to the final boss, and then
I'll play through it like 3 times,
and
and then they'll announce the 3DS version.
Oh man, so yeah, I hope that comes out. But yeah, like Smash, Persona Q. I think Kirby came out recently. If that's your thing, like
Kirby came out recently.
Kirby is cool. I'm sure there's stuff coming out like digitally too. I don't really follow the eShop as close as I probably should, but
a Harvest Moon game is coming out this year, definitely, because Natsume is going to announce it at E3, I believe. They usually announce HM games around this time of year.
Good stuff.
Pretty good.
Yep. All right, so I think that about covers it. So yeah, thanks for fapping, man. Unless there's anything else you want to talk real quick or ask or.
Just one thing. I hope you realize that you were fapping with a youngster.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh my!
I hear the sirens.
Run!
I hear the sirens.
I'll stall them for you. My body is ready.
Oh god! All right.
All
right. Thanks a lot, man. It was good talk.
Yeah,
so,
good thanks
see you around. We will probably play a game of Marvel or some shit eventually.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. See you, man.
Yeah.
Later.
Wait.
All right. That was Lightblade or Andy, depending on what you want to call him. But he emails us as Lightblade. So, yeah, that was a nice varied conversation there. Got a few topics talked about there. All right, we've been going for quite a while now. I'd go forever now. We have a lot of people that we have not had on this list go yet, so let's add someone else.
Hi.
Hey there. So it's a return fapper.
Yep. How is it going, guys?
It's pretty good. This is Antinomy from people that saw episode 20. This is who we closed out the podcast with. Talked about fighting games and Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
The best 2 topics to talk about.
Yes. Talked about slow beef for some reason.
Oh yes. Well, who doesn't want to talk about slow beef?
Yeah, everyone wants to talk about slow beef.
Exactly.
All right. So what do you want to talk about, Antinomy?
Okay, I have. Let me see. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Let me see if. Okay, I have like 2 questions and 1 little game. I don't know if that's okay.
All right, that's okay.
Okay. So the first question is this can be applied to Shin Megami Tensei or any other video game if you want. So if you could take out, not change, not adapt, just like completely remove an aspect or something from a Shin Megami Tensei or any other kind of video game, what will it be?
Oh, let's see.
For example,
waifus and Persona. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't.
Then there's no reason to play it, Katsu.
Yeah,
think about it. If you take out the waifus, sorry, continue.
There'll be no reason to play.
Exactly, and also if you take out the waifus, Persona is not famous, and if Persona is not famous, Shin Megami Tensei is dead.
Atlus goes under.
Yeah.
Alice go under.
Oh man, let's see if I can take
Um,
out anything. Damn, that's I guess take Maka Beam out of Strange Journey.
For Conception 2, one thing I would take out of the game is, dang, what is one thing I would take out of the game? Oh yeah, I'll take out the jiggly, the jiggling of the artwork, because
oh,
like the portraits are animated, so they move and stuff depending on the character's expression and whatnot. But like for every girl, no matter how flat, even like the flat characters, they jiggle factor is ridiculous.
Amazing.
I think I read in Siliconera that they weren't too happy with the game.
Oh, I thought of one. In Grand Theft Auto 4, take out like the stupid friend meter thing where people call you and ask to go bowling when you're in the middle of a drug shootout.
Well, there's all this. Fuck, I was going to say something unfunny. Don't worry about it. And I will take just completely the answer from Persona 3.
I could
Take out the answer.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, a lot of
Because-
people can get behind that.
I'm mostly on the side that fuck they ruined the ending, kind of thing.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah, but it's okay, I guess. And so going, if do you want to keep talking about this, or I can go to the next question?
I could go either way. Katsu, you got anything to add, or?
I take out the final part of Tales of Legendia.
All right.
What's wrong with the final part of Tales of that?
It just pisses you off, and yeah, it'll just piss you off.
This is the third time during this FAP he's talked about it. Don't worry, Antinomi.
Oh, okay.
Katsu's just mad salty about Legendia.
I have moments like that too. Don't let me talk about Marvel 3 or Street Fighter 4.
Take Virgil out of Marvel. Actually, no, don't. Take Doom out.
No,
because I
take
play
X Factor out. Take X Factor out of Marvel.
I like X Factor because I use it. Because I suck.
I mean, that's fine, but I don't know. I don't like giving my opponents. I don't like when a game like
the comeback
give
factor.
give you
Gives them
something.
such a staggering. Yeah.
It's I don't like when they like give you something for playing bad.
Yeah. Like, going back to my competitive Call of Duty days,
Oh.
they had death streaks in Modern Warfare 2, which I fucking hated about that game, because it's basically, hey, you suck at this game, you died a shit ton of times, here's something to make you feel better. Like, now you run faster, now you can take more bullets, and it's like, fuck that. Like, they deserve to be shat on, they suck, you know?
Yeah. Well, then if is it more like a question for Katsu?
Yes.
So yeah, did you listen to the Chrono Phantasma soundtrack?
Oh yes, I listened to all of the songs.
So yeah, what do you think about it?
Some of them were good. Like the new songs were really great. Some of the arrangements I was on the fence about, because they weren't arranged. I heard they weren't arranged by Daisuke Ishiwatari. They hired a rock band, a Japanese rock band, to do some of the arrangements. So
Yeah,
some
it
of them I
certainly
liked.
doesn't feel. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel. It doesn't really feel. It doesn't. It's hard to explain. It doesn't have that arc. You know this is from an Arc System Works game. That's how it.
that Arc
feels.
Sys feel.
Yeah, it doesn't have that Arc Sys feel. Like
I think that
if you could
really show up. I think that's really shows up in like in Terumi's team when it starts with that weird. It has like this really weird intro to the team, and also I just don't like how Xmatic collided the Carl versus Relius team.
Yeah, I like the original one that was in Continuous Shift Extend.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
that
really.
team is the original.
Yeah,
is
it's amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah, it was amazing in Continuous Shift Extend, but in Chrono Phantasma, I don't really feel it.
Yeah, I could. So because I just like got my hands in the game because some guy just didn't really like it, so I buy it from him really cheap. And I think it's definitely I like it better than Continuous Shift. So, but the soundtrack is not really that. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And also,
Now,
fuck.
yeah, screw Kokonoe.
Broken Noe, am I right? I don't play
Well-
BlazBlue. I'm not allowed to say that.
The game got updated, and now you have to actually think when you're playing
Oh.
Kokonoe.
I remember
It's she's still incredibly good, but it's an improvement.
I remember seeing there's like a poll somewhere. I don't remember what tournament. I think it might have been UFGT, or no, it wasn't UFGT. It was like something that was like a few months back, I think. But like they're like, should we ban Kokonoe? And then the second poll question was, do you play as Kokonoe? And then it was like, should you ban Kokonoe? 60% say or wait, no, it was like 70% say ban her, and then 30% say keep her. And then it's like, do you play as Kokonoe? 70% of people don't play as Kokonoe, 30% play as Kokonoe.
It was amazing.
I remember back in the day, this is really obscure, but when I was really into the show fighting game, the Capcom one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
the game's awesome.
Yeah, it totally is. I don't know if you know about this, but Pet Shop is fucking broken.
Pet Shop is broken.
Oh, Pet Shop. I know all about Pet Shop.
People that don't know about how broken Pet Shop is. So so in fighting games there's a thing called like mix-ups where there are certain attacks that can only be blocked high, which you hold back for, and there are certain attacks that you need to block low, so you need to hold down and back. Now, this is generally important because if someone can just hold back or hold down and back, you can't hurt them at all, pretty much. Now with Pet Shop, you don't need to block high or low. You can just hold back the entire time.
Yeah, that was really a problem. And also, some characters can't even touch Pet Shop.
Yeah, because he has really good keep away attacks.
Yes, and also like Joseph doesn't have like a double jump.
Yeah.
So Pet Shop can only do like cheap damage and then just stay like in one corner and just that's it. He won the match. But really back in the day when we have the game at the local arcade, but we weren't really much into the game wasn't really popular at all worldwide, not even in the internet now.
Yeah.
So after playing years, we realized, like, man, this character is fucking broken as shit. So.
Oh my god! In the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, especially the Shippuden ones, there's this character called Sasori. Well, Hiruko Sasori, the Sasori that's in the puppet, and he was incredibly broken. Like the items were half as effective on him. He had this weird hit stun where he could just tail slap you out of your combos, and if you got stuck between his body and his tail, you could just mash the circle button to death, because if you try to use the substitution jutsu, you'll just end up going behind him, which is between the tail. So you could just keep mashing circle until you die, and it was just so dumb.
Wow.
And he didn't do enough. Yeah, he didn't do a lot of damage either, so it was a slow and painful death.
Those are this kind. I don't know. I don't play Marvel. You told me, Rasen.
Yeah.
There wasn't like back in the day for Magneto, TIC Infinite, where it just took forever to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, his was really slow, if I recall. I'm pretty sure I think that's still there.
Well, everything's still there.
Yeah. And then crap, there is one where if Spencer gets you, like, you need to be in the corner for this, but there is a thing that Spencer can do, and basically all he does is he does one move, jump, does another move, and then lands, then jumps again or whatever. And you can just repeat the sequence of like 4 inputs over and over again, and like the timing is really tight. And I think this is actually banned now. But basically, if you get like a character stuck, it takes like 40 seconds to kill them. So
that's
yeah, but like you get to a point where you just need to have the health advantage, do that infinite with Spencer, and then you pretty much win automatically by time over.
I can't wait to see what Marvel is in 10 years. Because if it's broken now, I want to see how if that game becomes fucking unplayable. in 10 years.
Yeah, like I'm glad I got in when I did because I understand what goes on when I play Marvel. Like I don't really get that salty when I lose because it's like, okay, there's not much I could have like done there, you know? But I imagine if someone just picks up Marvel then hops online, they must be mad as shit because
Yeah, first of all, it's because the online is fucking awful.
yes, that's true. You can't play Dante online. I'm sorry. It's impossible to bolt cancel. Impossible.
Yeah, well, talking about so yeah, I was talking about fucking Chrono Phantasma. I needed it here. That's what happened when you talk about fighting games.
Yeah, yeah.
So to like finish up the thing I was saying about Pet Shop. So there was like this guy who was really fucking good with Pet Shop, but he really didn't know how to use any other character because characters are really fucking hard to use in that game, believe it or not.
Yeah.
If you ever try to do like a Shotaro bread and butter combo, that shit is fucking impossible. There are like fucking 5 one-frame links in that combo.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, and he was really good with Pet Shop. So when we say like, hey, from now on, no one is playing as Pet Shop, he got like really fucking angry that day. he was. And he wasn't on the internet. It was really like face to face. Yeah, you can't play him anymore. We're not going to.
We're having an intervention.
Yeah, okay, man. Pet Shop is dangerous. It's ruining your life.
We need to talk to you about your pet shop addiction.
And I don't remember if this. I don't remember if this is true or not because it's been such a long time since I played the game. But I think I don't know if you know this, but the best character besides Pet Shop is Kakyoin in that game.
That's true. That's still true.
And
he's the best character that isn't banned.
Yeah, and I think I don't remember if this is true, but I think it was because his throw was fucking broken and was bugged and it was untouchable.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's true. And like his keep away was god tier.
Yeah, and also if you ever saw in later I will leave in the comments a link for this. There is a combo video like for Kakyoin that's fucking the combo just stops at 99, but it keeps going for like another 200 hits. It's fucking incredible.
That's amazing.
That's always fun. Oh, Kakyoin. Fuck, I just realized I didn't watch the JoJo episode this week yet. Oh no.
I didn't watch the JoJo episode this week either.
The gorilla one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gorilla.
I haven't watched it yet.
It was pretty good. And also, this is not, well, technically I can spoil you about this.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
So basically they censor again Shoshu smoking. So yeah.
Is it just a giant ass shadow?
It's the giant ass shadow.
That's awesome. All right. Yeah. I think we about covered it.
Yeah. So if like, do you have time for like the little game that I prepared or not?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So are you familiar with Meet, Fuck, and Kill? No, fuck no. It's like Marry, Fuck, and Kill.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Well, so yeah, I prepared like a few rounds. There's like only 5 of them.
This will be fun. Okay, let's go.
Let's do this.
So let's start with the most obvious one to get out of the way. Persona 3. So yeah, Fuka, Shukari, or Mitsuru. Go.
Okay. Let's see.
Marry Mitsuru, fuck Yukari, kill Fuka. Bam.
Wow.
Wow, that was easy. I agree with you.
I would marry Mitsuru, fuck Fuka, and kill Yukari.
But she fucks dogs, Katsu. What's wrong?
Katsu is a dog. There we go.
Oh, but no, he's a cat.
Oh.
That's even weirder.
There it is.
Oh man.
Well, then you can replace because the problem is that there are 4 waifus in Persona 4. So let's say befriend, marry, fuck, and kill.
Okay.
And Naoto, Shukikochi, and Rise.
Okay.
Let's see. I'd befriend Rise because being friends with an idol would give you lots of benefits.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd probably... Oh, man. Which one would I kill? It had to be between Chie and Yukiko. I'm sorry. Had to be one of those two.
Oh no.
If it was Naoto, her entire family would... The
Yeah,
Shirogane family would be on your
Kanshi will
ass.
fucking kill you.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry, Chie, but I'm gonna have to kill you. Then... Let's see. Probably fuck Naoto and then marry Yukiko.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I guess befriend Yukiko. Fuck Rise. Marry Chie. Kill Naoto.
You better run for your life.
I better. Uh-oh. His internet died.
Uh-oh.
He disappeared. Hopefully his internet kicks back in. Let's see. Okay, it says yeah, he got kicked from the call.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. Everything's fine
Hi.
again. All right. Shit.
So yeah, you were saying who you killed who?
Okay. Let me start from the beginning. Befriend Yukiko. Marry Chie. Fuck Rise, then kill Naoto.
Oh, okay. Poor Naoto.
Yeah.
All right. Next round.
Okay, then I was going to say who are going to fuck. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to take your moment away. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Kill Rise. Probably befriend Chie. Marry Yukiko because she's rich and she doesn't eat, so she's going to stay beautiful forever. And yeah, and fuck Naoto.
Okay.
So yeah, next round is Devil Survivor 2.
Oh my God.
Yeah, your favorite, Russ. So let's go. Let's go with the. Oh fuck! I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's go with the teenage first.
Oh, Jesus.
Io, Aoi, and Makoto.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Okay. Marry Makoto. Fuck Io and kill Irie.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, same.
There we go. Makoto, best girl in that game.
Yeah, she is.
I like Fumi. She's cool. She's funny.
She scares me.
I like Hinako because I secretly ship her with Daichi.
No, she's my wife, not Daichi.
Oh man.
Okay, so next round is going to be from Devil Survivor 2 again. Fumi, Otome is it, and Hinako, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You can kind of put female Yamato in this, but I don't know. I don't know if it's
No.
I don't know.
We don't know enough about her yet.
Yeah, I think it's his sister, right?
Yeah, twin sister.
Yeah, I believe they mentioned that in the art book.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. They said like, oh, he has a twin sister in the art book, and then they made that part of break record.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So okay, let's see. All right, I guess I'll go with.
I'd kill Fumi, marry Otome, and then fuck Hinako.
Actually, I'd probably go the same for that.
I'll go with kill probably Hinako, marry Otome. She seems like a good mother and such. I'm so ashamed that I'm saying this. And well, fuck Fumi because yeah.
Okay.
And also the round that everyone was waiting for: Mara, Ariok, and Flambis.
I'd marry Mara, fuck Ariel, and kill the other guy.
Flambis is the flame guy. He's the flame element.
Yeah.
Yes, Flambis.
Okay.
It's hard.
It is really hard. Fuck, what do I do? Okay, I guess marry Mara because why not? Fuck Ariok, except I'd probably die, and then kill Flamus. I guess.
Yeah, well, I'll marry Flambis because maybe I don't have to touch him if I marry him. There's no way I putting my penis inside of Ariok. Like, no way. Just the idea of being near that thing must be disgusting. Do you imagine how some demons would look in real life? Ariok would be fucking awful to see.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Mario
and,
would be Mario would be majestic.
and probably I don't know. Maybe Mara. Maybe I will fuck Mara. Mara won't fuck me. So maybe fuck Mara.
Okay. That's the toughest one.
Yeah. Maybe he's feeling a little depressed that day.
Isn't Mara technically a she?
In some games,
Technically.
games is a he, and in some games it's a she.
Okay.
So yeah, that's even worse, I think.
Okay. Oh man, that was fun. That was really fun.
My
Yes.
other option for that was like SMT for Lucifer because he's fucking ugly as fuck. But yeah, or
Okay. I have a feeling half the comments for this video are gonna be about this segment we just had.
Yes.
yes, that was what I wanted. So
Okay.
so yeah. Just one little thing before I go.
Okay.
How is Donkey Survivor going?
I restarted it numerous times. I'm working on it, I promise.
Okay,
Actually, this is actually a thing. My computer died. I'm actually doing this on a secondary laptop, so it's all lost, but it still exists in my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're building up, Rasen. You have to meet the expectation.
I know. I'm sorry. Please understand.
Yeah, please understand.
I can't wait to see the comments to see all the people who believe it's true. It's going to be so awesome. The internet is so gullible.
All right. Thanks a lot, man, for fapping a second time with us. So.
Well, no,
Yes.
thank you for having me in. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, no problem, man. See you around, Antinomi.
See ya.
Later.
Oh man, like I look at this list and I see how little names we've crossed off, but we'll have to make do. We've had a lot of people on and they've all been cool so far and got a nice mix of new and old. So this has been a good session. Anyways, this person's ready. Person's ready to be added in, so I'm adding them as we speak.
Hey.
Hello.
So
The first time you messaged me, I was just finishing like the newest episode of The Walking Dead.
You were finishing.
Yeah,
Son,
I just finished.
you can't finish before you. Okay, I can't make that joke. So you are a returned fapper from episode 1. In fact, you supplied the title for episode 10 of the fap.
Yeah.
It's Jake.
Yeah. I'm in a rush. I was in a rush when you messaged me. I couldn't think of any funny Mara jokes this time.
All right. Okay, so what do you want to talk about instead?
Okay, so you know how all the music in Shin Megami Tensei is great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how they're making like Dancing All Night?
Yeah.
What if they do something like that, but like instead they just have all the games in there?
Like
all the
Megami Tensei Dancing All Night.
Yeah. Kind of like that one Final Fantasy game.
Oh, Theater Rhythm.
Yeah, Theater Rhythm or whatever. That'd be cool. Who would be the dancers is what I want to know. Because I don't think the Demi-Fiend is the dancing type.
It's probably Mara.
Probably.
Yeah.
There, I got it. I got him a Mara joke for the day.
There you go. That's all you need. Slime. Get Slime in there. Maybe Jack Frost. Jack Frost would dance. Well, there's the Jack Frost brothers in, or the Jack Bros in Digital Devil Saga that, like, rap or whatever.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Those guys are cool. Oh man. But yeah, that'd be cool. Like, Mega 10 music is great. Like, ever since Nocturne, I don't think there's been a Mega 10 that has had, like, well, I don't really care for Devil Survivors 1 soundtrack. Like, there's a lot of good songs on there, but overall, like, they're just usually okay.
Yeah, overall, they're pretty meh. But the composer cleaned up his act in Devil Survivor 2.
Oh, Devil Survivor 2's soundtrack is phenomenal. Oh man, like, I've tried to imagine Demi-Fiend twerking to the Nocturne Random Battle theme.
Yeah.
It's everything you ever wanted and more. Oh man. Yeah, that'd be cool though. Like if they just got everything in there.
Yeah, like they got like the theme for Nocturne on there. They got the opening playing in the background.
I wonder if Lucifer would dance.
Probably.
Oh man. I can't think of anything else to talk about with the Megami Tensei Dancing All Night. That'd be a cool concept.
Didn't you watch like the Persona 3 movie recently?
Oh yeah, I watched it twice actually.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm gonna probably do a review whenever I either A, get a new computer because my other one died, or B, figure out what the fuck's going on with it. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But actually, I was halfway through recording a review and I like had the file saved and all that, and then yeah, I lost it. So yeah, I couldn't back that one up. But yeah, like it was pretty good. Like they took some liberties with the plot and the main character's personality, but other than that, I thought it was a solid movie.
So
Alright, well, I
how's
guess-
this personality how is this personality compared to Narukami's in the anime?
Okay, so they're both distant, but Narukami's kind of cardboard. I'd say that I actually really liked Makoto. The only thing I really don't like is that, slight spoilers. Okay, so you know when the reverse magician is like fucking everything up and like
Yeah.
breaks through it breaks through the dorm window or whatever, and then like the game in the game, you know how like Minato is a little like freaked out and like kind of like what the fuck?
Yeah.
In the game they make him like super duper edgy and he's like and like Yukari's like, what the fuck are you doing? We need to run. And like she's kind of trying to drag him along and Makoto's like, are you really that afraid of dying? And like I paused the video and I'm like, ow, the edge.
Ow, the edge hurt.
Yeah. Like just
Especially
holy
when
shit.
especially his hairstyle made it worse.
Yeah, it did too. And like I'm like, God, like dude, like I don't know. That like other than that, yeah, I really like his personality because he's really cold and distant, but like that kind of fits with him, whereas Narukami just almost felt like he had no personality. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a major turnoff for a friend of mine who wanted to get into the Persona 4 anime, but he was like, I don't really like this guy's personality. He seems very lacking thereof, for one.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe in Golden he'll have some more fleshed out personality.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
I watched the anime of Persona 4 before I played the game, and I think, like, I don't know. I thought the game was better because he didn't have to talk or anything, so
Yeah.
they didn't really give him that much of a personality.
Yeah, like I feel like there's like they kind of like what the fuck do we do? Like he doesn't really have much of a personality, and so they like kind of sort of gave him one, but
they didn't give him one at all. He didn't develop a personality until like the last 3 episodes.
What's weird is his personality is like fits whatever the scene is. Like, okay,
Yeah.
we need him to be really nice in this scene. Okay, oh, we need to make him act like a pimp in this scene. Okay, fan service, and it's I don't know. I didn't care for that.
His personality in Persona 4 Arena is actually pretty good.
Yeah, from what I've played of the story mode and that, it's I like his character.
Well, it was written by the actual people who wrote him, so he's obviously going to have a better personality.
Yeah. Yeah, like he just didn't feel like he was a consistent character personality-wise in the anime. So yeah.
Is there anything else?
I guess that's all I have to say.
All right.
Nah, not really.
All right.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me on.
Thanks a lot, man. Anything you want to plug or?
Hit me up on Twitter at jstark54323. I be posting all that good shit, yo.
Can we obtain weed from your Twitter? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Jake, for fapping again with us.
All right, thank you. See you, Katsu. See you, Rasen.
Every time. No. All right. Yeah. Thanks a lot, man. See ya.
See ya.
Okay. Let's add this next person. Hello.
Of course, that outsource.
Hello.
Hey.
Hiya,
What do you want us to call you?
Mel.
Hi, Mel.
Okay.
You're famous. You're famous in the SMT community. Do you know that? Because you're a mod for a specific forum.
Yeah, DDSnet. Yep.
Yep.
There's probably some erotic fan fiction of you somewhere.
I'm not that famous.
Katsu, we don't even have that yet. Yet.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
God.
still a newbie in this whole SMT, fan base already,
But you can ban us, which is different. You have the power to be a dictator.
But remember, I play on easy mode, and I've only beaten 3 games. Okay?
We can't just fat with inside jokes. It won't work. All right, so yeah, Katsu and for those of you listeners, Katsu and I are in a very secret Illuminati-like group on Skype, and yeah, we talk to Mel a lot. Good friend of ours. So Mel, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, jeez. It's funny because I was waiting for a bit. I'm like, I need to think of something to just come up with, and then I don't know. I thought you guys ended the FAP, and then
No, we've been going long.
like, oh God.
Don't worry,
Going
Mel.
long and strong.
Oh dear.
Holding in there.
You gonna take a break at all?
No.
Can
No
exhaust
breaks.
yourselves?
No.
No breaks.
Oh dear. So if you guys are comatose in the next couple days, we'll know why.
Yeah.
We'll all know why.
Yeah.
All right. Any topics that already been kind of discussed and no more.
Nah, not really. Nothing too much. Tales of Legendia for some reason.
Has been brought up quite a bit.
Other than that, no.
Oh jeez. Yeah, people are talking about possibly with DDS, Digital Devil Saga, possibly on PSN.
Oh yeah, that's
Although I've mostly been seeing that it's mainly in Europe. Like they're gonna at least try it out with Europe. I'm not sure about over in the States.
yeah, that's interesting because Silicon Era posted it in like their USA section, that little teaser with Surf's brand. They posted it like in the USA section or something. Like
Oh, that was Surf's brand? Okay, I was wondering what that was.
yeah, that's what that was hinting at and stuff. So yeah, hopefully that yeah, hopefully that shows up on PS3, maybe even this Tuesday.
Yeah, because I'm still debating whether I should wait until it's like maybe $10 on PSN or if I just buy both 1 and 2 through Amazon for like $35.
I will say if you get DDS1, I would like have DDS2 like I would make sure you have it on hand because like that ending is a total cliffhanger that leads into 2. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
You might want
you were flipping out for a
to
couple
wait a
days.
bit until both the games are out. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still grinding for the Demi Fiend. I'm gonna do it.
you're still not there yet.
No, it's because I've been grinding at New Game Plus for the past like week now, week and a half more so.
Ugh.
I'm like right before the final boss. I'm just grinding up like stat boosting items and levels until I have nearly max stats, and then I'm gonna go kick the Demi Fiend's shit in.
And you're gonna tell us how many times you fail, and we'll laugh at you.
Probably, I'll probably be in the Skype group constantly shouting out Well, I'm doing that usually anyways, but this time Demi Fiend will probably be thrown in there a couple times. Yeah, everyone will know.
Kind of like when I was screaming over Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, that.
Dang it, Ron Paul.
Dang it, Ron Paul.
Or I was like the second case, like this is bullshit.
Yeah, like Digital Devil Saga, probably coming out. By the time this episode is up, it probably is out already.
Oh, that's soon. Wow.
Well, like the computers being dead and everything, or not working.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. in peace, Rasen's computer.
Rest in fucking pieces.
Man, it is nostalgic having a laptop with Windows XP on it, though. It's currently what I'm using to record this. Oh man, like yeah, Digital Devil Saga on PSN would be cool. It seems like every time I play an SMT nowadays, it gets re-released in like a superior form, with SMT1 and now DDS. So
I think it's great that that Atlus is doing this. Just because,
Atlus Japan isn't doing anything with their IPs. It's all Atlus USA re-releasing
Oh, really?
stuff.
Well,
yeah,
Atlus USA is just like bank it in. Like
yeah,
okay.
none of the PS2 games are. I think Persona 3 FESs. I think Persona 3 is on the Japanese PSN, and
No, it's not. It's not on Japanese PSN.
Oh, really?
None of them are.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then Atlus USA is doing all of this on their own.
Maybe it's because of the Persona games coming out. Like, you know what? This is a our chance to make some money. So
it makes sense
let's just
because
bank on it.
it makes sense because you have the Persona 5 hype going on right now, and it's like, well, we might as well have all these other similar games coming out, and like I'm assuming it's a cheap thing to throw on there.
Yeah.
And they are cheap, like they're like $20 at most. Like
I have no idea how much Sony Sony. I think they do charge developers for porting games on PSN.
oh, it's like hosting costs more so, I think.
Yeah, hosting costs.
And like, well, the right to use their emulator is a thing, too. I'm pretty sure is the thing with like paying for that. Actually, one thing that's really interesting, speaking of DDS, is apparently Sony themselves were helping Ghostlight out, which are the Atlus, like they help out Atlus with a lot of the European stuff. Sony themselves was like, hey, Ghostlight, we'll help you get DDS on PSN if we can. Yeah, so that was really cool of Sony.
Yeah, but and thank God Frido 1 came out, because like that goes on for like $40 sometimes. It's on. It's like, oh, Frido 1 for $10. Oh, hell yes.
I wish I paid $10 for Rido.
But I find it really strange that Atlus Japan isn't doing any re-releases on PSN. I have no idea what Atlus Japan is even doing these days. They're
working on
so
Persona.
They feel so out of touch with the Western fan base these days.
No, you know how this happens? Is everyone at Atlus USA, while they're eating their Choco Tacos, they're hanging around shooting the shit, and they're like, man, we don't have anything to work on because all these Persona games are like not finished yet. Like we did all like the recordings for the voice actors and all the stuff we could possibly do, but the games aren't done yet. What the fuck do we do? Hey, want to put some games on PSN? Sure, why not? Let's fuck with the internet.
Yeah, let's do it.
Meanwhile, in Japan, it's like, hey, let's get the Persona 4 anime.
Let's fuck around on.
Meanwhile, in Japan, what the fuck is a Choco Taco? Anyways.
I wonder if Atlus USA has talked to Atlus Japan about the Choco Tacos.
Yeah,
are they going to make it a tradition over there too? They're just going to spread the love around.
Who knows?
We need to confirm this with John Harden on Twitter.
Yes.
Like, what is it? Just like restrict that one video, the mention of the Choco Taco
secret.
Yeah.
They're probably people are like, oh no, the Choco Taco does not exist. We don't know what you're talking about. Hot sauce? Nope.
Yes, exactly. People listening are probably so fucking confused right now, and we're not going to explain this. So.
Yeah,
well, the video doesn't exist. The video doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, the video does not exist anymore of the Choco Taco incident.
Oh.
That was the only video on that channel, and it is now taken down. It was unlisted before, and then they set it straight to private. So yeah, no one.
I watched it live.
I watched the archive before it got taken down.
Yeah, I think I was about 5 or 8 minutes past through it, so I watched like about halfway to the end of it live. So I just saw the whole, only like near the ending, but it was still pretty funny. Like, what the hell are they doing?
All right, I think we covered everything we wanted to talk about. Thanks a lot, Mel. Don't ban us.
Yeah,
I don't have any power in the Skype group, remember?
Well, I know, but on DDSnet you do.
Yeah, I exercise it frequently.
Yeah.
Beware.
All right. Yeah, if you go on DDSnet, stay away from Mel. Don't make her mad. She'll ban you.
Don't mention 10-4 or I'll kill you.
Yeah, that
Instant
too.
death. All right.
Come on.
All right.
See you guys.
Thanks a lot, Mel.
No problem.
Later.
Yep.
Okay, let us see if this next person is on. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what do you want to talk about? Or first, what do you want to be called?
I'm Brandon, so just call me that.
All right. Hey, Brandon. Sup?
Sup?
You and I share a name.
Yeah.
It's the best name. So, what do you want to chat about?
I just want to chat about what's your guys' first video game that you ever played?
Oh man, first video game.
My first video game.
Oh, I know mine. Okay. Fine, you go.
My first video game was Final Fantasy III. Well, on the SNES it was Final Fantasy III, but all the other subsequent re-releases it was Final Fantasy VI.
I hate,
So yeah, that
I
was
hate
my
when
first.
it's always annoying.
Yeah. So that
Thanks,
was my
Square
first
Enix.
game. Yeah, thanks Obama too.
Um,
So that was my first game, though.
that's
I didn't
a
really.
good one to start with. I still haven't played that game.
Yeah. I didn't really remember much about it. I kind of just walked around and killed monsters. It was what you're supposed to do. I was probably like 4 years old at the time, 4 or 3.
We probably couldn't read most of the text, I'm assuming, then either.
Yeah, I just kind of like mashed the A button, and I won. I won battles.
That's all that matters. My first video game, actually, I remember because we had like an NES in our basement this is way back in our old house. We had an NES in the basement that like no one ever used. And like I was over at my cousin's and this is probably the best kind of gaming I could have asked for. First game I ever played, well, first of all, I didn't really even know what video games were, and he was like, "Oh, want to play this thing?" I'm like, "What is this?" And the first game was Mario 64, and that was really fun. I played around Bob-omb Battlefield. I'm like, "Whoa, this is like a cartoon, but I can play it. Oh my god!" And yeah, so that was really cool. And then like after we got bored of Mario 64, I was like, "Here, I have this other game, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time." So then started playing that. I'm like, wow, these are awesome. And then like, of course, I went back home like, Mom, Dad, I want one of these things. It was like, oh, we have one in the basement. Then of course it wasn't a Nintendo 64. It was just like a regular old like Nintendo Entertainment.
SNES.
No, it wasn't even a SNES. It was just a regular.
It was just a NES.
Yeah, it was just a NES, just a regular old Nintendo Entertainment System, and we had like like all 3 of the Mario games. Actually, Mario 2 broke after a while, so that's the one I have the least experience with. I think we had like the first Mega Man, but I hated that because I like sucked because I was like a babby. So I couldn't play that. And then we had some racing game and that Batman game that was terrible.
I didn't get a console until the PlayStation 1. Like I got a PlayStation 1, then I think that one broke due to overheating because that was a major issue with first issue PlayStation 1's overheating.
Mine never broke,
And
surprisingly.
well, no, it wasn't overheating. It was the fact that the disc reader was like right next to the thing, which created a lot of heat. I don't know. It was really weird.
I get what you're saying, but
yeah. So I then got an N64, and on that game, there was this Hercules game. I don't think it was Hercules, but it was one of those games, and I played that a lot, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I did eventually get smarter with games because I got another PlayStation, played Spyro the Dragon. I love that game to death.
I love that game too. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. I think that was when I actually started like thinking about my actions when playing video games.
I love those games. Yeah, Spyro 1 through 3, they're so good. Those games were big parts of my childhood. I think Spyro
were incredible.
I think Spyro 3 was like the first game I actively waited for like a release of.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, because I remember like reading about it in like some, like, I don't know. Do you remember PlayStation Underground at all, Katsu?
Yeah, I remember PlayStation Underground.
Yeah, because like they used to email or like actually mail things like, hey, these are the games coming out, and here's some demos and stuff. It's like, oh, cool. So I think
there was a demo. There was one demo disc that came with Final Fantasy VIII, and that got me excited for the game. But when I actually played Final Fantasy VIII, I didn't like it.
Oh. Yeah. What about you, Brandon? What was your first video game?
My first video game was Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube.
Good stuff. Anything else you want to talk about? Any other questions while we're here, or that about it?
Really.
Pardon? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
No, not really.
Oh, okay. So yeah, thanks a lot, man.
See ya.
Yep, see you around.
See you, dude.
All right. Okay, so we were gonna add in our final person.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, Rasen and Katsu.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
What do you want us to call you?
Well, I was thinking, I noticed on your Twitter that you were talking about, Dragon Quest V and whatnot.
Yeah.
And how awesome it is.
Mm-hmm. Love that game.
Yes. Yeah. Dragon Quest V.
Yeah. So, well, first things first. How deep into the Dragon Quest series are you two?
I really really like Dragon Quest. My problem is that I never like. Let's see. I've played pretty much all of them, but the only ones I finished are 1, 4, and 9. But I've played like all of them.
I've played Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. The combo
Just call
pack
them
that came
Quest.
Oh, I'm so used to calling in them Dragon Warrior.
Such a 90s kid.
So I had the Game Boy Color set, which was pretty much Dragon Quest 1 and 2 in one game, and one game cartridge. That was what I had. I played those two. I didn't play another Dragon Quest game until Dragon Quest 8, which I think was the game that got a lot of people into the series or back into the series because Enix was like really strange. They like when Dragon Quest sales were get even a teeny bit lower than their expectations, they just go all, oh, Americans don't care about Dragon Quest. They don't care about the series anymore.
Yeah.
So we're just not going to release any of the games in North America anymore since nobody cares. And it's just really annoying. I also played Dragon Quest 9 and currently playing through Dragon Quest 5. And I am looking forward to playing Dragon Quest 4 and 6.
Oh, I have 2 stories actually related to Dragon Quest. One is a terrible confession. You were saying how Dragon Quest 8 got a lot of people in?
Yeah, that actually brought me into the series.
Yeah. Oh man, what was I going to say now? I lost my train. Oh, okay. My first Dragon Quest experience was when I was young, and Dragon Quest 8 first came out, I believe. And I rented it, and I didn't like it. And it wasn't until I played through like Dragon Quest 1 on an emulator, and this is sounding probably weird as fuck to everyone right now, but I for some reason got really into Dragon Quest 1, but like I had played Dragon Quest 8 as a kid and like, man, I don't like this game. I want to play Final Fantasy 10. I was that kid apparently. But,
that kid.
But then yeah, I borrowed Dragon Quest 8 from a friend, and then he wanted it back, so I never was able to finish it sadly, but maybe that's pretty cheap on Amazon. I like debate buying it every once and again when I have the spare change.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 8 was fun. It introduced a lot of interesting mechanics.
Tension.
Oh gosh, the monster arena.
The monster arena tension.
Yes.
Tension.
Gosh. Max tension. Attack.
Max tension.
Feels so good.
Dragon
Feels
Soul.
so good. Oh my god, max tension oomph plus Dragon Soul equals total destruction.
Yeah. Oh man, what was I gonna? Oh yeah, and then my second story is that actually I was in New York on a vacation when Dragon Quest 9 came out, and do either of you know what the Nintendo World Store is?
Yeah, I've heard of it in New York.
Yeah. The only time I've ever been in New York was actually the day that, well, we were there for like 3 days, but one of those days was the days that Dragon Quest 9 came out. So
wow.
Yeah, so I went there to the Nintendo World Store and then like chatted with some Dragon Quest nerds, and I bought the game, and we played multiplayer for a little bit there. It was actually a really fun experience. Some cool people there that like it's one of those things where it's like, hey, we should all keep in touch, whatever, and talk over the internet, and then we never did.
Yeah.
It was really weird too because like there's like a bunch of people from like Game FAQs that I could hear like saying like Game FAQs memes from the time, and I'm like,
gosh,
I want to avoid those people. So
I also played. I don't think I mentioned it. I also played Dragon Quest 9 too. I've played it more times than I like to admit. I have a lot of hours in that game.
Yeah.
That game is very replayable for a DS game.
Yeah.
I mean,
because it's pretty much like a choose your own adventure type of game.
Yeah, I've seen some people online who have gotten like the grotto bosses, like the legacy bosses, I think is the term.
Yeah.
All the way up to like level 99. I'm like, how do you have the time for this? And
jeez. That's crazy.
I didn't do all that now.
Yeah. Well, now you can.
Yes, I have all the time in the world.
See, while I fight the Demi-Fiend, you can do that, Katsu. Oh man, I wonder if we'll ever get Dragon Quest 10.
They filed trademarks for Dragon Quest titles. So it's either going to be we're probably either going to get Dragon Quest 7 or Dragon Quest 10 because Square
Yeah,
Enix filed
I
trademarks.
actually heard that they're going for Dragon Quest 7 like this year or something. I
Oh,
don't
thank
know
God.
all the details.
We actually talked
but
about this a little earlier, but yeah, that makes me super excited.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest 7, 100 hours of Dragon Questing.
Yeah, but whew. As for my SMT creds, because this is an SMT podcast, you guys, thank you for getting me into the mainline SMT because I bought SMT 4 over the summer and stuff,
Oh, fun stuff.
and
Hey.
I got SMT Nocturne for Christmas subsequently, so I've been enjoying that. Gotten my new game plus on. Gonna try hard mode. Gonna get destroyed.
See, you have more SMT cred than I do then, because I still have yet to beat Nocturne.
Oh,
So
Poor
yeah,
thing.
I'm a fraud. Oh yeah, but yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, like man, there's just a dude I retweeted the other day that's like, there's a dude that's like, yeah, I was listening to COS and they reminded me I need to go out and buy Soul Hackers, and I retweeted that. I'm like, man, that's awesome that we can
Yeah.
get people
We're
to buy Atlas.
influencing the internet.
Yeah, we can get Atlas.
Yeah.
We can get Atlas
We
some money.
Yeah, we can convince people to buy Atlus's terrible games. I mean, they're amazing franchise. I'm just kidding.
All respect Atlas had for us just flew out the window right there. I can feel it. Just gone.
Gone. Now they don't want it. Now they don't want anything to do with us anymore.
Nope,
Nope.
done.
They're just like, fuck you guys.
What do you mean anymore? They've never done anything for us before either. So.
I talked to John Harden on Twitter a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. We chat with John sometimes, but that's not even show related.
Yeah.
We just kind of.
I've
Yeah, we
seen
just
some
kind
of
of
your
talk.
Reddit posts with
I
Atlas
told
Prime
John.
and
I
stuff.
told John to step it up
Oh.
because he
Oh
was getting
yeah,
blocked
because
before.
Persona 4 Arena and stuff.
Yeah, I told him to step up, senpai.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
John Harden gave me a thumbs up on Reddit. That was probably my most fun interaction with him. I don't know if you saw this, Chris, but man, what happened is he like there was this one dude that like replied to John Harden and was like, and I don't like using this word, but this is what he said. This was not what I said. This was what some like
Oh
internet,
yeah, that.
yeah, there's this
I
internet.
saw-
Yeah, there's this internet troll dude, and he's like, "When are you cunts ever gonna do anything for Europe?" And like, it got downvoted to all hell on Reddit. And then I was the only reply, and I replied to him, and I just said, "Your negotiation skills are amazing." And John Harden replied to my post with just a thumbs up. It was it was awesome.
I feel like they need to talk to Atlas Japan on Europe because they're the main programmers. Like,
Well,
Atlas
it seems
US,
like
yeah,
oh, carry on. Sorry.
like for porting games to other regions, you need the original programmer to do that. So obviously, the programmer for SMT games is Japanese, so he or she is the main programmer that needs to rewrite the coding for X region. And so obviously that's an Atlas Japan thing.
It's kind of odd too because we don't know if Atlus USA or Nintendo are the people that are like responsible for the Europe situation.
There's not even a European build available because they don't. I don't even know what's going on because I
No
don't
one
know what
does.
happened.
Like, I think the
'Cause, like,
last thing I heard was like SMT4 coming to Europe eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because the case of Rune Factory 4, the game, like the company that made the developers, they went out of business, and some of the developers went to another company, and they're currently developing a game. But the main programmer for the main programmer of Rune Factory 4 went AWOL, so they can't get a European build going because they can't find that guy.
Okay, when you said AWOL, I just imagine like, have you ever seen the movie Wanted?
Yeah.
Chris, have you? At all?
Oh.
Is he there?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh yeah, he died.
Okay, let's see.
I see a loading thing.
Okay, you back?
Hey, you there?
Yeah, there
Hello?
we go. Okay, yeah. Internet problems. Don't worry, you're like the fourth person that this has happened to. It's probably on my end, honestly. Sorry.
No. That would
It's
definitely
net
be on me.
neutrality.
This happens all the
It's-
time with me. I should have prefaced you with
uh,
Oh, that's all right, man.
net neutrality is happening.
that.
All right. So okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay, Chris, have you ever seen the movie Wanted?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not too movie savvy.
All right. Well, there's this one scene where this dude is like, there's this one dude that works at the office with the main character, and like he's having an affair with the main character's girlfriend. So there's just this excellent scene where like he he takes a keyboard and he's just walking out of the office angry with his keyboard, and like that dude, like the other dude, goes up to the main character and's like, "Hey, want a high five or whatever?" And the like main character just smacks him across the face with the keyboard, and the key and like the camera pans onto the keys and it just says "fuck you," and like the second like "you" is is like a tooth, and it's just the best scene ever. That's what I imagine you saying when the programmer went AWOL.
Yeah.
Just that happening.
The
at
Rune Factory programmer went missing, so the European publishers couldn't contact him to make get a European build going.
That sucks.
Oh.
So that's probably what's happening right now with SMT4. The programmer, I don't think he's gone missing, but I think there's some communication errors going on, or he's just
Really
way too busy
long-lasting
to
communication.
or he's just way too busy to work on the programming for the European build.
Huh. All right. Oh. Well, all I gotta say is, well, I mean, they brought over Persona 4 Arena, so I mean, I expect that they'll bring SMT4 eventually, because come on, it's SMT, it's their primary franchise and stuff. So just have the hope, the super high school level hope.
There we go. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Don't let Monokuma win. Monokuma is actually the reason that SMT4 is not out in Europe yet. You don't know it yet, but that's the reason.
He's trying to spread his Zetsubo throughout the European SMT fan base.
Oh man.
Still need
bit
to
off
that.
topic. I was actually playing Persona 4 before we got to the FAP, and I just couldn't help but realize that my New Game Plus save was stuck at the day. I don't know if you're familiar with this day, but a 420.
Hell yeah, blaze it!
With all the wife.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah.
So me and Sparky were watching the Spring of Birth movie, right? Because that just came
Oh yeah. You saw that. I was like looking all over the place for like where did you find these English subs?
I'll link you later. Don't worry. Anyways.
Yes.
Anyways, so hopefully it's still up. But anyways, like there's because like they have whenever they transition to another day, they do like the calendar thing from the game.
Yep.
And they get to 420, and me and Sparky are like, hell yeah! We were watching it. It was the best.
You just see all the characters just there sitting around smoking weed.
Apathy syndrome all around.
These are real.
Yeah.
Woo.
Anyways, carry on. What about? Oh yeah, Persona 4.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay.
420. Save Yukiko, maybe.
Oh, is that actually the day you need to save Yukiko's 420? I didn't notice.
No. I was just like, should I save Yukiko today? No, I'll just hang out with Yosuke.
I didn't know if that was the.
Smoke some weed.
Oh wait, no, because the cutoff is at the end of the month. That's right. I'm dumb.
Yeah. Like around
Save
the
Yukiko
20th.
or smoke weed with Yosuke. You decided to smoke weed with Yosuke.
Smoke weed while looking at Yukiko from like a tile away.
Yeah.
Right before the boss fight trigger.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Well, oh, just a random question for like, I don't know if any of you like follow actively Sir Lionheart. His Twitter just kind of just exploded from the internet, like it's gone. I can't access it.
Whoa, what?
Like,
Uh-oh.
Yes, Sir Lionheart's Twitter. Like when
Sir Lionheart's Twitter went.
like it went kaboom. It's like gone.
Does it say it's suspended, or what does it say?
Well, I don't have a Twitter account. I should say this
Oh.
first. So he might have went private or something. I
I
don't
will
know.
check right now.
Like
Yeah,
just
I
found out.
have TweetDeck. He might have gone private. I don't know, or he might have accidentally deleted it.
Sir
because
Lionheart
that
does not
happens.
exist.
Yeah, that's what comes up every time I click on the link.
Sir Lionheart, please. No.
Sir Lionheart, no,
I mean,
he's gone missing. He's gone into the TV.
Baby, come back.
Adachi, why?
No, I think it's like he recently started an SMT3 playthrough. What happened? Vortex World? No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sir
Or
Demi,
maybe he just raged so hard that he vanished.
is his YouTube channel still up?
He uploaded some Phoenix Wright yesterday, and then poof.
Oh, that's a shame.
Uh oh.
Oh well.
He's gone. We need to
Maybe-
save him.
Maybe this is actually like the plot of Watchmen, but with people that have ever been on COS.
Oh no.
They call me
Yeah.
Ross. They call me Ross Shack.
Oh, and
Do it.
one last. Oh gosh. One last.
What are you
thing,
waiting
my-
for? Anyways, carry on.
oh,
I'm
jeez.
sorry.
One last thing that my friend I was chatting with before you brought me into this fap. He wanted me to ask you. So, how's the progress on Donkey Survivor Ogre Clocked?
Will your friend or you be surprised if I if I say that someone else also asked this? So here's the thing. I talked about this a little bit. My computer is dead. I'm actually on a Windows XP laptop that is fucking ancient right now, and
wow.
I managed to salvage some files. That was one of the that was in a part of the computer that just didn't want to cooperate whenever I copied stuff over. So everything I have is lost, but the ideas are still in my head, which is what matters.
You have the brain capacity to use Lord Shrek's power to write and stuff.
The plot thickens, and so does Shrek. So
Yes.
This is the truth of this world.
can I just say I find it amazing that there's actually like a point where there are two people on the internet that are friends that like bond over COS. So I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. Maybe bonding is a strong word, but yeah, that
Social link.
Yes, there we go. Yes, exactly. We are now the new S-Link FM. We are Neo S-Link. Want to shout out your friend at all? Hi, friend. Sorry that you couldn't.
Well, it just so happens that his name is also Brandon.
Oh, really? We
Yeah.
just had a Brandon on. I wonder if it's the same.
Oh man.
Type the name out in the chat. Maybe it's the same one, or.
No.
Oh. Unless they didn't add us at all. Did they
Yeah.
try? Or...
No, they didn't add you. They don't follow.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Understandable. Okay, yeah, I was just like, whoa, that would have been weird if we got both of you in a row, because like the last person was
Oh dang.
So yeah, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool always to hear that they're like people that chat about us, hang out. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm trying to get them into SMT by bringing them into Persona 3 first. So,
Oh, that's a good idea. So do they listen to COS, or are they just kind of?
They by extension, I talk to them about the things that you talk about. So.
Oh, understandable. You're spreading the good word of COS.
Yes,
We are now a cult. Fuck yeah. All right. So yeah, good stuff.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
by
man,
the way.
you're the ender. You're finishing it all up.
Yep.
We
Yes,
finished.
the final fapper.
Oh man, it took like 2.5 hours, but we finished.
Came to the climax.
Holy shit! It's more like holy shit. It's like 3 hours. This is a lot of audio editing I'm gonna do. I hope my computer is like fixed soon, so I can get to this.
Oof. Can't wait to see it all on whatever day you upload.
Probably this one's probably gonna be late, unfortunately, but I'll get it up. I still have the files, and that's what counts.
Yep.
So yeah.
Wait, before we go,
All right.
I just want to say, Metal Gear Rising is an awesome game.
It is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
This is true.
Yep.
That is, in fact, a rule of nature. Speaking of this, I'm going to close this out with a kazoo remix, or like a kazoo cover of Rules of Nature because I can, and also it's amazing. I'm also going to link to that below because there is a channel and all they do is kazoo covers of Metal Gear Rising songs, and more people need to see them because they are amazing, amazing kazoo covers of Metal Gear Rising. So there's that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, thanks everyone, and thanks for fapping. If you tried fapping and couldn't reach us or we didn't select you, I apologize. And also, sorry, Europe.
Yes.
In general.
Please understand.
Yeah, please understand. All right. I think that about wraps it up.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, and yeah.
It was fun, man. So yeah, see ya, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Gather demons and come again.